I unexpectedly awakened a bragging system. As long as someone nearby brags, their boast will immediately come true for me. At first, I didn't believe it until I accidentally heard someone bragging about being able to urinate 3 yards in the wind. That night, I ended up making a hole in my toilet at home, and I was so scared I couldn't sleep all night. The next day, I went to the Junue Hotel for a class reunion, but as a poor loser, I was bound to become the target of ridicule. Sure enough, as soon as I stepped, the classmates instantly perked up, each stretching their necks to ask, "Wow, Gao Bowen, how much did you buy back then?" Gao Bowen pretended to be humble and waved his hand. "Not much, just 10 coins. He spent $300,000 at the time, and his mouth was almost splitting from grinning. But I furrowed my brows sharply, because the system prompted me that Gao Bowen was bragging. Immediately, the system notified me that I had gained 10,000 US nude coins. I quickly pulled out my phone, my hands trembling. "Lin Mo, you're just too restless." Look at me. I became the director of the International Market Department of Huijing in just 3 years after graduation. The day before yesterday, I just bought a 2,000 square meter flat in Tangcheng Yipan for full price, over 20 million. Why don't you come work for me? This guy is pretending to be kind, but he's actually stepping on me to elevate himself. The key is, this guy is bragging again. Sure enough, as soon as he finished speaking, the system notified, just in time, I need a full-time driver. How about you drive for me? I couldn't help but laugh and shake my head because the system indeed prompted me again. Suddenly, I had a set of Koenigsegg car keys in my pocket. Unexpectedly, I found an excuse to brush it off. I might have to go back to my hometown for a while, so I probably can't be your driver. But I appreciate your kindness. Upon hearing this explanation, the tense atmosphere in the private room eased. But then, Wu Zihao, sitting to my left, grinned and chimed in loudly, "Forget that! Everyone eat up! I'm treating!" My uncle is the manager of Junue Hotel, and he can give me a 50% discount. As soon as he finished speaking, the system notification rang again. "Congratulations, host!" Wu Zihao waved grandly for the waiter to bring the bill, but the waiter kept shaking his head, clearly not recognizing the manager, Zhao, he mentioned. Seeing him fail to show off, I immediately stepped up and said, "I'll take care of the bill." Saying this, I pulled out my black gold card from my pocket and handed it over. The waiter's expression immediately turned serious and respectful upon seeing the card. Before long, he led a well-dressed foreigner over quickly. As soon as the foreigner saw me, his face was filled with a flattering smile. The previous mockers now gathered around me, calling me Brother Lin non-stop. "Brother Lin, turns out you're the biggest boss hiding among us. I knew it!" The richest person in our class is Lin Mo. The warmth of human relationships and the coldness of reality made me smile slightly. Just then, someone looked at Ma Xiaofei. "Fei Gei, have you arranged the Honglang Man Club yet? We have over 10 people here." Ma Xiaofei broke out in a cold sweat on his forehead. How could he arrange a big private room? He was just... All right. I hung up the phone and turned to everyone saying, "It's all set. Just head over directly. Diamond Vap Room, room 888. As soon as I said this, everyone was shocked again. "Wow, Brother Lin is too awesome!" The Diamond VAP room at Honglangman starts at 100,000. After leaving the hotel, Suzei's face remained gloomy. He was supposed to be the center of attention, but I had stolen his thunder. He must think I'm bragging. "I want to see how you end." Immediately, a boy excitedly started explaining, "Koenigsegg, a top supercar worth around 20 million. Wait, didn't Zega just say his dad bought him a Koenigsegg? Could this car be yours, Zige?" Everyone's gaze instantly turned to Suzy. He was indeed bragging, but at this moment, he was completely stunned. He had just been casually boasting and teasing me. Even if his family had assets worth billions, it was impossible for them to spend so much on a globally limited top supercar with no thanks. I've already called and had them bring my car over. Suzy chuckled, thinking I was just putting on a brave front. He pointed to a nearby Wuling Hongguang, looking smug. "Where's your car?" It wouldn't be that Wuling Hongguang, would it? However, the next second, he froze in place because I pointed calmly at the Koenigsegg worth 10 million. I said nonchalantly, "That one, just picked it up a couple of days ago." Not bad, right? This sentence was like a thunderclap. The Koenigsegg's headlights flashed twice. completely shattering Susie's last fantasy. When I It's a BMW, incomparable to Lin Mo's car. The girls in the class all flocked over, and Tang Yufei confidently walked toward the passenger seat. Just as he was about to reach for the door, I waved to the silent Xia Ruobin. Xia Ruobin, you come sit in the passenger seat. Xia Ruobin is one of the few girls in the class who doesn't like to compete. She has little presence, but I know she is the daughter of the Xia group, worth hundreds of billions. Tang Yufei was stunned. I pressed the gas pedal and slowly drove the car to the classmates. See you at Hong Langman Club later. Xia Ruobin gently tucked her hair behind her ear and turned her head to scrutinize me. You've hidden yourself well, Lin classmate. Aren't you the same? She a classmate, she said, a hint of surprise flashing in her eyes. So, which big family are you from? I smiled slightly. If I say I'm just an ordinary person, would you believe me? She immediately retorted. You already knew my true identity, didn't you? He immediately set his sights on the outstanding Xia Ruobin. You must know that as the sole heir of the Shen Group in Modu, Shen Xiaofeng has an exceptionally high standard. Beautiful lady, I'm Shen Xiaofeng. I came here to have fun with classmates. He walked up to Xia Ruobin as if no one else was around. We have a supreme VAP room here. How about we have a great time together? I'll take my Rolls Royce and give you a ride. The Shen Group is the leader in Modu's automotive industry. Even a rich second generation... What's such a small matter? He introduced himself again. I'm the prince of the Shen Group. As long as you agree to go out with me today, I can get you any car you want. Just then, the system's voice suddenly rang in my mind. Detected that Shen Xiaofeng is bragging. The system grants you 100% shares of Fengyu Car Dealership and rewards the host with top charm value. Fengyu Car Dealership is the #1 automotive carrier in the country, worth at least 500 billion. After hearing Xia Ruobin instinctively wanted to refuse Shen Xiaofeng, but then said to him, I want a Koenigsegg Winyan. Can you get me one? Koenigsegg Winyan? The rich second-generation boys instantly erupted. You must be kidding us, right? You can't even buy that car with money. Shen Xiaofeng, as the top heir in the automotive industry, was publicly slapped in the face by a woman using a Koenigsegg. Furious, he said, you're asking for trouble. Brothers, teach them a good lesson! As soon as Shen Xiaofeng